everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be an updated everyday makeup drawer slash shop my stash video. It has been way too long since I have filmed this. Here is a look at my current everyday makeup drawer. This has not changed in a few months. I used to do these every single month, but this video kept getting pushed aside. But today is the day that we finally update it, switch everything out, go over to my makeup collection and pick new products to put in here. If you guys haven't seen this type of video before, I have an entire playlist on my YouTube channel. I will have it linked down below. But basically, I switch out the products that are in these two drawers here. This is what I call my everyday makeup drawer. And I switch out the products because it is easy to forget about the makeup that I have, since I do have a pretty large collection. So we're going to go through here, see what we want to keep in here, see what we want to take out, and then go over to the makeup collection and pick out some new products to use for the next month or so. I try to stick to the products in these drawers for the most part, but if there is a product or a few products that I need for a specific video, then I will go ahead and just like go to my makeup collection. But these are the main products that I've been using for the last few months. I do think that most of this stuff will be put back, and we will have pretty much a whole new setup in here. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we have the first drawer. Over here I have powders, setting sprays, and concealers. So we will start with these containers here. So, okay, this is gonna be actually kind of hard for me. So this is the Juno & Co. translucent powder. I am going to put this back and pick out some new powders to use. I also have this one from NARS, which again, I believe I'm going to put this back. I've had this in here for a while. I don't really use powders like this. It kind of reminds me of the Jaclyn Cosmetics pressed powder. It has like a little bit of a sheen to it. It's like a translucent pressed powder. It's just not really my favorite type of product. So this I'm also going to be putting back into my collection. This is my Peach Perfect powder. This is like literally almost gone. Like there is just a tiny bit left in here. I don't even know if you'll be able to see that. I am gonna take this out of my everyday makeup drawer and just set it up on top of here, because I do want to use that up completely, but it doesn't need to be taking up space in my everyday makeup drawer. And then here we have the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I love this powder so much. As you can see, I've hit pan. This is like a go-to product for me. So I actually am gonna keep this in here because it's like something that I can't live without. Back here we have setting sprays and concealers. So I have this one from I Heart Revolution. I would say I'm like halfway done with this setting spray. I do want to use this one up as well, so I might just set this next to my peach powder, and that way it's not taking up room in my everyday makeup drawer, but it's like something that I'm trying to like finish up. So I think I will do that. The other spray that's in here usually is the Lila B Aglow face mist, but I have this set aside for a specific video. I will be taking this out of my everyday makeup drawer, but I still have it on my desk for the video that I need to film soon. And then for concealers, we have a lot in here. This one from CoverGirl is one that I have been absolutely loving. Like, I love this concealer. This is the True Blend Undercover Concealer. I am gonna keep this in here because it's kind of like the Rimmel powder. It's like a must-have for me. But I think most of these other concealers can go. This is the Morphe Y6 brush. I love applying concealer with this brush as like, you know, a light coverage, sort of like all over face concealer. Both of these concealers can go back in my collection. We have the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer and the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. I feel like both of these concealers are nice, but they're not my favorites. The Milani one actually has given me some issues, so yeah, I don't like love these, but I also don't hate them. And then I have these two. We have the Urban Decay concealer, I don't know what it's called, and the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. I actually have used both of these since they've been in my drawer, but I would like to use the Too Faced one on camera more, so I think I might keep the Too Faced one in my drawer for a little bit longer and put the Urban Decay one back. So we ended up taking out most all of the products in those 3 sections. Now we can move on to highlighters, blushes, bronzers, and primers and foundations. I realized there's another concealer in here. This is from Rare Beauty. I have the foundation and the concealer in here. I did use these a few times. I feel like I don't know. I don't love either of these products, but I especially don't love the concealer. I think it used to be the other way around, but I definitely prefer the foundation to the concealer. I do think I'm going to put both of these back because I did get some good use out of them while they were in my drawer, but they're definitely not favorite products of mine, at least not right now, but I don't know. I like them better than I did initially, I think. At least the foundation. So yeah, both of those are going back into my collection. Here are some primers that I'm putting back. We have the Glossier Priming Moisturizer and the Milani Brightside Illuminating Primer. I love the Milani Primer so much. It is so good. However, the Glossier one I actually don't really like that much. So I think I might declutter the Glossier one. I don't really declutter too many products through my everyday makeup drawer, but it is a good way to really test out products and give them like a really good chance. My neighbors upstairs are jumping around and stomping, so I'm sorry if you hear that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end up decluttering this. I just feel like it didn't really do enough for me. This, however, is fantastic. It's hydrating, it's illuminating, so pretty. Then we have these 2 primers. Again, the Marc Jacobs one. I'm just going to declutter it. It's really cool. It's kind of like the Milani one in that it's very like illuminating, but I would just rather use the Milani one, and this Marc Jacobs one I don't think is available anymore. So I'm going to declutter that. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. I used this like twice and it made my skin so oily. So I am going to put this back. I'm not going to keep it in here, but I'm also not going to get rid of it. This is where things get difficult. These are like my top 2 foundations at the moment. We have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac foundation and the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I think the Sephora one is slightly more my favorite, but these are both fantastic and I use these all of the time. Like, these are so good. So I want to keep them in here because I reach for them constantly, but I need to try out some other foundations, so I think I will put the Urban Decay one back. I gotta keep the Sephora one in here. I can't. I'm not ready to put that one away yet. It's too good. And then I actually haven't even tried this Morphe one. This somehow lasted in here for like months. This is the Filter Light 5. This is their Soft Focus foundation. I am so excited to try this. I tried their tinted moisturizer. I think it's called the Glow Stunner. Fantastic, so good. I'm gonna put that in my everyday makeup drawer actually, but I do want to keep this in here because I literally have never used it. Like, I'm pretty sure the pump has never been pumped, so definitely want to keep that in here and try it out. It has a really nice glass bottle, which I love. For highlighters, all of these are going back. We have the NARS highlighter in the shade Fort de France or Fort de France. I don't know how you say it. I'm sorry. But I use this highlighter a ton. This is so pretty. It's a really nice, more like natural highlighter. It's fantastic. There's the name in case I completely said it wrong. But this will be going back in my collection. Same with my Ofra highlighters. I do have a discount code with Ofra. You guys can use code PAIGE for 20% off. Milk and Cookies has been my go-to. I love this highlighter so much. The reason I'm taking them out is just because I need to switch things up because I've been using these same highlighters for so long. This one is Glazed Donut. This is so insanely reflective and intense and beautiful. And then the last one here is Rodeo Drive. This one definitely has more of like a golden color to it. Glazed Donut is much more pale. But all of these highlighters are beautiful. I just need to kind of switch things up a bit. And then for blushes and bronzers, this Hourglass bronzer I have been loving. It's called Luminous Bronze Light. This is fantastic. I love it so much. I've used it a ton, so I do think I'm gonna put this away just so I can use some other stuff. Same with this Milani bronzer. This is fantastic. It's kind of like a similar concept to the Hourglass. Definitely much cheaper. The color is different. I'm sure there's like a better color dupe, but I love both of these products so much. They are so good. I highly recommend them. And then we have this little mini Fenty bronzer, which I don't think I used this. Like this time around, I don't think I used it. So I might keep that in here. And then for blush, we have Torrid. I definitely didn't use this one. I like didn't even realize this was in here. So I think we'll keep her. And then this Hourglass blush is called Sublime Flush. This one is fantastic. I love it so much. However, I did use it a lot, so that's gonna go back. And then this Nabla blush as well. I used a ton. This is so pretty. I love it so much. It's like a very glowy blush. It's kind of like a blush and highlighter in one. This is in the shade Truth. I want to try the bronzer that's in this packaging. I think the formula looks so nice, so I love this. Highly recommend it, but it is going back in my collection. Now I'm going to fast forward through the lip products and then show you guys what I'm taking out and what I'm keeping in here. So here is what I'm keeping in my lip section. We've got my MAC lipsticks. Honestly, I love MAC lipsticks. I have like really recently fallen in love with them. My favorite shade is Blankety. This is like the best pinky nude ever. I love this lipstick so much. Definitely my favorite. I also love Honey Love, which is another gorgeous nude. This one is just more of like a peachy kind of nude. So freaking pretty though. I love the formula. And then I also have Cream Cup, which this one used to be a favorite of mine a long time ago, but I don't know if I used it. So I recently repurchased that, so I'm gonna keep that in here. The other two are absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend them. I always keep my KKW Beauty lip liners in here, but I saw that they're like rebranding. So I don't know like if they're bringing these back or what, but I love those lip liners, so I'm keeping those in here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Dance Floor Princess, a really pretty pinky nude that I did not use while this was in here. So that's gotta stay. This is the Nabla Viper Lip Plumper, and then this is a Morphe lipstick in the shade Flirt, which is like a very pale like pinky nude shade. But again, I don't think I used this while it was in here, so that's what is staying. I'm taking out these Revlon Satin Ink lip products. These are liquid lipsticks. I just feel like the time of year isn't right to have these in my everyday makeup drawer. Maybe for fall, but for now, these are going back in my collection. These are the Samantha March and Ofra collab glosses. These are all really nice. I love them all. They're so pretty. However, oh my god, I just need to use new stuff. So these three are going back. These lip balms are going back. We have the Fruit Fetish, Mango Coconut from Milani, and the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. We have the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in the shade Sugar Sugar, which I love, and the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Ice, another lip gloss that I love. These two are going back as well. We have the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy and the Fenty Cream in the shade Fenty Glow. And then I think the only other ones are this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Sexy Lips and this little like Rare Beauty lip product, which is in the shade Energize. And that is everything for the first drawer, so let's go ahead and move on to the second drawer. Here is my second drawer, so I'm going to speed through the mascara and brow portion. My lashes will stay the same, my tools will stay the same, all of this can stay the same. And then we'll do eyeshadow palettes, and then once we go through those, we will go over to my makeup collection and pick out some new fun stuff to play with. New and old. Stuff that I haven't used in a while, and then also like stuff that's new to me. So I'm keeping most of the products in here because they are like open mascaras that I can't really like put back into my collection. So of the brow products that I'm keeping, I just have my Kosas Brow Duo. I love this brow duo so much. It's fantastic. And then I have the Huda Beauty new brow pencil. Well, it's like kind of new. It's like really, really skinny and precise. So those are the only brow products that I kept. I took out a bunch. I took out my Benefits 24-hour brow setter along with the Precisely Right brow pencil. I love those. I just use them way too often. I have the Hourglass, I think it's called the Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil, another fantastic brow pencil. Then we have the e.l.f. Ultra Precise brow pencil, another really good one. A Pat McGrath liquid liner, the Roller Eye Bright pencil. I just literally never use that. That's been here for ages. This is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel. This is really nice. It's a good clear brow gel, but I just need to switch things up. And then for mascara, I only took out this one, which is the Illegal Length from Maybelline. I don't know if you guys remember this mascara, but I used to use this like all the time in like middle school. So that's what I'm taking out. The brow products that I'm keeping, I have my primers. We have the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. And then the P. Louise base, classic. For mascaras, we've got the They're Real Magnet from Benefit. I have a couple Lash It Loud from e.l.f. I actually don't love this mascara, but we're keeping her in here. Air Volume Mega Mascara from L'Oreal is fantastic. We have the Morphe Makeup Revolution Lift and Define 5D Lash, Sephora Collection Size Up, and then the Revlon So Fierce Big Bad Lash Mascara. So those are all of my open mascaras, and as they like dry out, I replace them or I like try new mascaras and put them in here once they are opened. And then we have palettes. So let's go through these. These two I'm gonna put away. These are from Game Beauty. These are so cool. If you guys like video games, these are like just so cool. It's like video games and makeup together. This is the Adventure palette. Look at this palette. It is so pretty. And then we have the Fantasy palette. This one is like fantastic. I love the pastel shades in here. I am gonna take those out though. The Nudie No. 2 from Laura Lee Los Angeles is my all-time favorite eyeshadow palette. I love this thing so much. This is staying in here. It is so good. Like, this is freaking fantastic. I highly recommend this eyeshadow palette. This is the Samantha March Life's a Draft palette. This is really nice. I wore it the other day. I've worn it a few times, but this is gonna go back. Same with the Cheek Stars from Benefit. This is a really nice palette, and I love Benefit's cheek products, but she's going back in the collection. This is the Nude Medium from Huda Beauty. I actually have used this like twice, I think. So this is gonna go back. It doesn't look like I've used it. Those Huda palettes never look like they're used, but I promise they are. This is the What Dreams Are Made Of palette from ColourPop. This is gonna go back. We have Club Nebula. I did not use this palette, I don't think. So, Club Nebula. Well, you know what? This looks like a really good fall palette. So I think I'm going to take this out and wait till fall. And I might put the Escape Pod palette back in here because it is so, so pretty. And the colors are so summery and fun. This one is from Odin's Eye. I did not end up using this. So I think we can keep this one in here. It's the Alva 2 eyeshadow palette. I never know how to pronounce the names of their palettes. I feel so bad. But here's what it looks like. I think it's called the Alva 2. I used this Hourglass palette like once, so I think I'm gonna keep this in here. And then would you guys guess, like would you believe me if I said that we went another several months without trying this because it was over here? Yeah, it's the truth. It's still sealed. This is the Lumi Bronze It from L'Oreal. I'm gonna keep it in here, and we better use it this month or I'm gonna be very, very upset. So now I'm going to put everything that we took out on top of my drawer so I can put it away, and we will go over there and pick out new products from every category to refill up the drawers. I'm sure if you guys saw my video yesterday, you're probably cringing at the fact that there's already stuff here again. If you guys didn't see my video, I cleared off this entire top of my makeup drawers. It was such a mess, and I cleaned it off and it was so satisfying. And then here we are less than 24 hours later, and yeah, this stuff is just gonna sit here until I go through and pick out my new stuff. It'll be fine though, it'll be fine. So we are going to start off with my new drawers. I have some new stuff. Let me see if I can like zoom out. Oh, would you look at that? So this is new stuff that I keep like aside for videos and whatnot. So let's see what we have. We have this e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer. I really want to try this, so let's add that to the drawer. Ooh, this Love Sprung palette from Artist Couture. I have not used this yet, so I definitely want to try this out. I haven't tried a ton of products from Artist Couture. I definitely haven't tried their face products, like their pressed face products, so we'll give those a try. We have the Huda chocolate, what is it called? Yeah, chocolate brown palette. This is really, really pretty. I will add that to the drawer. This Melt product, this is so pretty. This is in the shade Buzzkill. I don't know what this is called, but it's like a blush and highlighter duo. This is so pretty. Definitely need to add that to our pile. This is from Melt as well. This is the Mary Jane palette. This like kind of gives me fall vibes, so I don't know if this is like super summery, so maybe I'll wait for that. This Pat McGrath blush is new, so maybe I'll add her. This is the Luminous Matte Primer from e.l.f. I'm really excited to try that, so we can add that. And then let's look at this Rare Beauty. Oh, this is really pretty. This kind of gives me fall vibes as well, but I don't know. I'll save that. I do want to add this palette, the Earth Angel palette from Benefit. This is fantastic. I am so excited to use that. And then these are the new Ofra Trios. So let me look at medium. I think that I want to use this shade. Oh, that is so pretty. So that's medium. Let me take a look at light. This is the light one. Maybe I'll stick, I don't know. I'll do light. I'll try light because this one right here, this like shimmery shade looks really pretty. So, I'll put the light one in my everyday makeup drawer. We have some stuff. We have a highlighter from Laura Mercier. This is the Rose Glow highlighter. I definitely want to add that. And then maybe that's good for now. I think that's good for now. What's in here? More like new stuff? I didn't even like realize that I had this stuff in here. Okay, we're gonna slide back over here to the main collection. So we have one primer, the e.l.f. primer. What else could we add? We put back, I think, 2 primers, 2 or 3. So let's pick out a high-end one. Oh, I have not used this one in forever, the Ulla Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright Face Primer. I used to love this product, but it's been way too long. So we'll pull that one out. And then I think that should be good. Yeah, that'll be good. We actually picked out 2 e.l.f. primers, so that should be good for primer. For concealer, we definitely could add a few. Let's see. We could do the Infallible from L'Oreal. I feel like that's a good one. We could do the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. That's another really good one. And then we'll do Shape Tape. For powder, we put back like almost every powder besides one, so I could probably do like 2. Let's do Laura Mercier because I feel like I don't really use this in videos that much. And we will do, how about Coty Airspun? It's been a while since I've used this, and I used it recently for a Tati video, but before that it had been so long since I used it, so let's pull that one as well. For foundation, I could try the Catrice, so let's try this one. This is 10. I think it's still too light, but we'll go ahead and pull that one. And then maybe this ColourPop one. I feel like I literally never use this. I don't even know if I I mean, I've definitely used it, but I don't remember my thoughts. So I'll pull the ColourPop one, and then maybe one more Physicians Formula Butter Believe It. I haven't used this one yet, so we'll grab this one too. For setting spray, I just need like 1 or 2. So how about we do this one? The Dewy setting spray from ABH. Sorry, I'm not even like showing you guys. Let's do this one, and that'll be it because I have the peach one that I'm still trying to use up. And then I think that's it for this unit. For bronzer, I definitely want to add this glowish one. I used this once and I really loved it. Let's also pull back out the Skin Lights bronzer. This is fantastic. We have the One Little Fenty. Then for blush, what do we have? We can use this like buxom one. This one is in the shade Wanderlust. It's a really pretty like peachy blush. So we can grab that one. And then maybe like a new one. I recently got these e.l.f. ones. How about Always Punchy? This one's really pretty. I haven't used this one yet, so we'll grab that one. And then for highlighter, oh boy, we already grabbed one highlighter, so we don't need like too many. Maybe we'll grab a Morphe one. Oh shoot, I just like scratched that. This is in the shade Extra. This is a really good highlighter, so we'll grab Morphe. And then maybe like one of these. This one is from Samantha March. This is the Start Inspired highlighter, so we will grab that one. And then maybe like, ooh, the Glamlight Michaela one. This one's so pretty. Let's grab that one. And then one more. Maybe this one from Wet n Wild, the Hello Halo. I feel like I haven't used this in a while, so we'll grab this too. That's kind of like a blush and highlight duo. For face palettes, I actually think this was in my everyday makeup drawer and I put it like here. This is the Glazed. I love that palette. It is amazing, but what else? We could do this Milani one. This one's fun. I feel like I haven't used that in a while. And then I want to grab my Manny MUA, this one, the Moon Prism Blush Palette. Definitely going to add that to my everyday makeup drawer. For brows, I have this Milani one. This one's new. I could use that one. I have some Charlotte Tilbury ones that I have set aside for a video, but I will add those to my everyday makeup drawer as well. We can also do this Anastasia like brow stuff. I don't even know what this is called. It's the Soft Brown Dip Brow Gel, I think. So we'll give that a try. Morphe Clear Brow Gel is always a good option as well. I don't need any more mascara or eye primers, so we are good there. And then I guess last thing we have is eyeshadow palettes. So let's see. We have Morphe up top. What should we do? Maybe like Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. This is such a pretty palette. Okay, we're gonna pull Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. We have more Morphe palettes here. I don't know. I think that'll be it for Morphe, but we still have ColourPop. So what could we pull from here? Maybe like Nude Mood. This one is, oh gosh, this palette is so pretty. Okay, we'll grab Nude Mood. And maybe we'll also do this pink one. This is the Cloud Spun palette. Here we have Natasha Denona and Huda Beauty. I haven't used the Mercury Retrograde in a while, and this palette is phenomenal. So I think we'll pull her. Maybe this Mauves from Profusion. This is a really pretty, very affordable palette. Then we have Glamlight. I love the Michaela palette. But I don't know. Should I add that to the everyday makeup drawer or should I do the ice cream? Let's try, let's do ice cream. Let's do ice cream. I'm already like running out of space for eyeshadow palettes. So here we have like my influencer ones, and like some other random brands. I'm thinking maybe Strawberry Dream. It's been a while since I've used this palette, and I feel like that's still pretty like summery. Oh shoot, let's pull the, should we pull the Jackie Aina? I feel like this is such a pretty palette. Let's pull Jackie Aina. And then I'm already like so excited about all these other palettes that I want to use. I think that'll have to be it. I don't even know if all of these are gonna fit, but we will try to make it work. Now I'm going to take all of the products that I pulled for the upcoming month and organize them into my drawer, and then I will show you what it looks like at the end. So these two palettes did not fit. The mauves from the Profusion line and the Glamlight Ice Cream palettes. So I will just have to remind myself to use these palettes soon. But as you can see, this is like full to the brim already. And we've got loads and loads of palettes in here. I also realized I forgot to do lips, so I pulled some lip products to add. Most of them are glosses, all of them except one are glosses. We have the new Lauralee Los Angeles Candy Skies glosses. I definitely wanted to add those. Those are such nice glosses. I have this Morphe 2 Lippy Lullaby lip mask. This Buxom one is in the shade Dolly Daiquiri. It's fantastic. This is the Potassium Cosmetics Just Juicy in Cotton Candy. There's like little butterfly sparkles in there. So freaking cute. This is a little mini Fenty Pretty Please. It's like a hot pink color. And then we have another MAC lipstick in the shade Creme de Nude. So that is everything for my updated everyday makeup drawer. Here is just a little overview for you guys. So much new stuff to play with. I'm so excited. I do usually add a few products here or there throughout the month, you know, if I come across something new that I realize I want to add to the drawer. So this probably will change a little bit by the time I do my next everyday makeup drawer video, but I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!